What is going on, guys? Apple Fox here, and in this video I will be reviewing the iPhone 7. As you probably know, I unboxed an iPhone 7 roughly 1 week ago, and after using it as my daily driver for that time, I want to give you an honest review with my personal opinions and ideas. Well, there are lots of reviews out there, but most of the time it's just like immediately after unboxing, and that way you can't find out what you like, what you don't like, and so on. So I just wanted to wait a little bit with the review video. So the first thing I want to talk about is the design. Even though we haven't seen any huge design changes, there are some. The antenna bands got moved, and also the most visible thing has to be the camera lens. It is a lot bigger than the one on iPhone 6s, and that is because it's more accurate, got a 6 elements lens, and it's focused on taking photos in low light. Many people were disappointed from the design at the beginning, but once you get the iPhone 7 in your hand, you change your mind. It doesn't look ugly at all. When talking about accessories, there are lots of third-party Chinese cases for the iPhone 7 because your old case won't work. It fits, but the camera is bigger, so you cannot snap a photo because the cutout on the old case doesn't work. But of course there are also lots of branded covers and cases, but these are of course more expensive. I mostly show you the back side of the phone because the front looks absolutely the same, like there are no apparent changes you can see. Another thing is the display. Apple claims that it's 25% brighter, but I personally haven't noticed it that much. But I have no complaints about it. Some people say that the resolution could be a little bigger, as well as the pixel density, because you often use your phone to watch some videos on YouTube or to stream Netflix and really want to enjoy it, and it's also a lot better with the competitors. Yes, you're right, but if Apple didn't implement that many pixels, I'm sure there is a reason behind it. I don't know what it is, maybe it wouldn't be optimized that well, or it can be anything, but I'm sure there is a reason. But of course, I'm one of those people who would like to see bigger resolution because low resolution sucks. And also, it is not an OLED display, so the colors are not very vivid, but you can do something that could help you if you have this kind of problem. You can easily enable color filters in the settings and turn on the blue/yellow filter that could make the colors a little bit more vivid. The 3D touch technology present in the iPhone 7 and of course in the 6s as well is something that sets iPhone aside from the competitors. Maybe it seemed like a gimmick when it came out last year, but in iOS 10 it got really improved. In iOS 10, there is a new feature called Raise to Wake, which is really useful, especially when you use a Touch ID to unlock your phone because you don't have to press anything to get inside. You just pick up your phone with your finger on the home button, and that is really cool. Let's move on to the home button. As you know, it's not a real clicking button, but it has become a capacitive home button. I didn't expect much, but it surprised me in a really good way. It definitely feels like I'm pressing a real button. The haptic feedback is so real that I couldn't believe it's not the usual home button like on iPhone 6s. You can choose from 3 different types of the feedback you get. While setting up my iPhone for the first time, I chose the second option, and this is how I used it until now. You can of course change it anytime. One thing I recommend everyone who has an iPhone 7 is to shut down your phone completely and then try to press the button. This will remind you that it's not a button, because the Taptic engine makes you feel like it is a real clicking button. The speakers are amazing. In iPhone 7 there are stereo speakers that just sound really good, like there's nothing to talk about in here. The upper speaker is also great and it provides a great experience, doesn't matter what you're doing. The headphone jack or no headphone jack of the iPhone 7 was one of the things that was talked about even a couple months before the release, so you probably know it's gone. That means you can only use the lightning port to listen to music, and of course you can listen to music and charge your phone at the same time, which doesn't seem to be a problem for me, but it might be an issue for many people. I was afraid of losing the adapter, but it's always connected to my old headphones I use, so hopefully it won't be a problem. You may find it weird that you have to use an adapter all the time, but you can use another accessories even with the adapter, and this can already be really clumsy. Let's talk about something Apple is really great at, and it is a camera. Like I said before, it's got a larger lens and it's more capable than before, but is it enough to upgrade? These are some of the photos I personally took on the iPhone 7. It isn't taken in low light, but instead the photos are captured during the day with the daylight, and this is how it looks like. It's not a dual lens camera like on the iPhone 7 Plus, but it is really awesome. iPhones are known for great cameras, and this year's iPhone is definitely not a disappointment. It's 12 megapixels, but megapixels are not everything. There is a 6 elements lens that is able to capture the light to make the photos look beautiful, and also there is a new chip inside the phone that makes snapping photos a lot faster. The performance of the iPhone 7 is awesome. I didn't experience any bugs or instability while using the phone for more than a week. The apps open up quickly, and if there is some delay, it's more of a software stuff than hardware. The iPhone 7 has blown away lots of competitors on the Geekbench with amazing score. Especially the Samsung Galaxy S7 has been destroyed by the iPhone. And finally, let's get to the battery. It feels to be really great, but it is mainly because I upgraded from the iPhone 6s that features a small battery. I'm already used to charge my phone every day. I charge my phone during the night most of the time because I don't want to wake up and have a drained battery. Of course, if you want to save some battery, then definitely turn on the low power mode. You can do it anytime, but you get notified when you reach 20%. So we're getting to the end of this video. The iPhone 7 is a really powerful and amazing device, and also it's water resistant, which isn't something you can see on every smartphone. I mostly like everything about it, but there are also some things that could really get better. For example, the resolution could possibly be higher, but also I would be really glad if Apple switched to the OLED display, which is rumored to happen by the way. Anyways, thank you for watching, make sure you subscribe to my channel and see you next time.